I'll repeat that. Hello there and good afternoon. I'm in Willaston village and have a little walk. That's the Nag's Head, one of the pubs. Lovely little village. Nice barber shop there. On another day I'll do a full tour of the walk around the village. Today I'm going to go across through a meadow and to an old mill. Been very good. I've had a salad for lunch. Mind you, half of it was pasta, so are they healthy? I don't know. Apparently somebody told me they're the same as chips, they're all starch, so I don't know. See, I'm worrying about it. There's no point, is there? Local pharmacy. Everything is sort of like one up from the normal average, isn't it? What I'll do is go through the grounds of the church instead of taking that path there. They're all falling over. I think there was recently in the news, there was a child that was crushed by a headstone. Now I don't know all the details, but if I had a child I wouldn't have them. You see these here? I mean, even if it's a 1 in a million, you wouldn't have your child. You'd keep it within sight, because if that fell on some small kid, it killed this poor kid. There we are. Oh, I forgot to name the church. It's Christ Church in Willaston. Okay, a little message on there. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving. It's not open because I'm returning to whence I came from the car, that is, not back to Walton Hospital where I was born, delivered. I was having a chat in this particular case, it was in a shop, and we're talking about, like the kid that was crushed by a headstone, and I was saying about, the kids running around in the supermarket. It's quite common now. Apparently this lady told me, and she witnessed it, I think that's the way out there, is it? Yeah. One of the kids ran into a shopping trolley and cut its face, and the parents allegedly attempted to sue her. And the supermarket wasn't interested. So let that be a warning, just let it go, fly over your head. Don't attempt to become a police the situation. Too late for that. Excuse me. Anyway, back to the lovely walk that I'm trying to ruin. Yeah, just a final bit of droll. Don't forget, we're all going to go somewhere like this. There's no estate escape. Doesn't matter what you've got or inherited, you won't be able to take it with you. So, yeah, I'll make my arrangements. That there's a lot of celebrities now. They just want to be almost. It's like, what's the guy who died recently with his wife? Tragically, I think she died. He just had very few people there. Because what's the point? He couldn't even see it himself. It's like, what's this guy? The little guy from Oliver Hardy and the other, what's his name? Laurel and Hardy, Stan Laurel. Yeah, they said, if you cry at my funeral, I'll never speak to you again. I thought it was quite good. There we go. Might have said that before. It's one of those things you remember. So you meet new people and it's fine, but sometimes they just look at you and think, you do know, you told me that. It's really bad if it was on the same day, within the hour, then you know. Right. Get a lot of walks in a town or something. It sort of goes around these little things around the sides of people's gardens. An itchy nose. Some acorns growing. Big, well, moderate oak, isn't it? It's a youngster, really, for an oak. So I sat in a village with one of those plastic containers with pasta and, well, what they call it, salad. Well, this is Jackson's Pond, but it's all dried up, but that's the way we're going. Volunteers welcome. Yes, I've got many stories. I actually volunteered to do dry stone walling. Unfortunately, you know, you think, oh, we're all volunteers. The several people thought that they could just point the finger and tell people what to do and do all the work. You're getting free accommodation and stuff like that, and they were sort of like the boss. So I said, well, you've got one less to worry about. I said, I'm off. Yeah, I don't like it. that time you're working, you know, and you realise as you get older, people will try and do anything, you know. The brown noses, all these kind of people, there's plenty of them. So I never got round to doing the dry stone walling. Talking to a lady with her dog, apparently she's a local, as you do. The apples are barely used. That's the local orchard, a community orchard, and they, you know, it's the council again, they tried to do it with all different things, and none of them are really edible or very big. But the people in the mill, she knows them where we're going, they come and make pies, so that's good. They collect a large amount and make apple pie out of them. Leave them there for a few months, maybe October. That's it, back in there. Upbeat stuff now, and a chat. Yes, he's got a daughter in New Zealand. I said I had an uncle there. Lad with his 2 dogs. So this would be a nice walk, isn't it, for locals that live in Willaston. Not particularly long, but takes a long time to me to process these films. Then ultra high resolution, that's what takes the time. So there we go. Big meadow. Just do a sweep of our surroundings here. Very lucky couple to live in this old mill. Yes, it's habitated. Certainly not grinding flour anymore. or wheat into flour. Right then, across this large, don't know what it's for. Is it just grass for silage that's been gathered? Who knows? I don't take my gimbal very often now. Maybe for special events, if I have a go on the Manchester Ship Canal on the trip and things like that. And I'm on a Beatles tour, but I won't be taking that because I'm with Steve, a friend of mine. I did a city tour, now I'm going to do that. You know, the Beatles' homes and the strawberry fields and Penny Lane and all that stuff. So I'll enjoy that, because the last time I was close, I was sat on top with a blinking gimbal, a microphone extension. I saw some people, you know, foraging for blackberries and stuff. A discussion about the fact that missed opportunity for the government to tax people foraging. Random people going around with, you know, elaborate sort of authority type suits, badges and stuff. And it's all in the interest of your health, whether it's the environment or you could slip on a blackberry and crack your skull open or something like that. In fact, it used to be called farce. There's a beeping noise. What was that? Has he got a whistle for the dog? He has, hasn't he? A high-pitched sound. He's got that. Yeah, that's what it is. There's two of them. Maybe that's his job. He might well be having a little stroll and he's got his sheepdogs with him. Could be, or they train them for farmers or whatever. Nowadays they get them for all kinds. They're trying to buy a sheep that can fit into a dress. You know, it used to belong to their auntie. You know. And who's to criticise? You'd be losing your job if you did that. You couldn't write it, could you? It's just... I noticed they can't do sitcoms or anything anymore either, can they? You know, because at the end of the day, you're making a joke, and that usually is a little gentle or some kind of humour from other people, you know. Could be your family or whatever. Just your job. But no. I believe that the most popular thing on these things when they get one of these so-called new comedians, there's a sigh of relief when they announce the raffle. There's this. So they could be well taxed on those apples they collected. Big bags of apples from the community orchard. Beautiful tall pine trees. I have been here before, but it's probably a different time of year and that, so. And yeah. Normally, if I've done it, I don't. So it isn't. I sort of, should I film it while I'm here? I thought, yeah, why not? Not many of you people watch me anyway, so there. I'm going to do it again. Is that the Malt house now? Yeah. Anyway, we're not going to go walking by without taking a good look. I've taken photographs when I started. There, isn't it lovely? Yeah, people live in there. Must be odd, you know, having round walls, but I suppose it's livable. The worst is, you know, when the ceiling slopes down on one side, and you'd have to be 3 foot high to use that room, really, or you're just going to keep scraping, banging your head. Anyway. What a lovely place. What a lovely place.
Yes.
I believe they get, you know, the community orchard, met another local, and they make apple pies. They collect big bagfuls, the couple that live in here. Just a bit of gossip. Being passed on by a total stranger. But yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Yeah. Just gonna take it. Oh, I'll leave you in peace. Nice to meet you. Bye bye. Yeah, I've got to remember some people are. Yeah. Always do. There's always somebody I find that's. You know, I'm having to go and say, well, I'm going now. You know, honestly. It's always curious to talk to people that live in this area. And then she goes in there. Isn't she lucky? Hey, wow. Lovely. Windmill cottage. Wow. Yeah. She had a whole load of, was she delivering them? It could have been. You know, like, it looked like a local paper or something. It's what they do. They are. See, they're giving away their dirty secret. Scrumping apples. But they smuggle the things away. And then sell them. For profit. Outrageous. Oh, some people. Lovely. If you try very hard, you can find somewhere that's nice and good for your spirit. See these steps? I'm going to go up them so you can see this little shed thing or whatever it is without falling over, of course. There you go. Probably alarms will be set off in a minute. There's some kind of storage thing, see? Nevertheless, got extensive grounds there. And that's it. What's that note there? It can't be read. CCTV, okay. That's just to leave a note. Yeah. That's right. It's a note to the milkman. It says, when it's not filled in yet, probably say, he's not in. Use the tradesman's entrance around the back. Oh, they live there. They're not parking up. Lovely. There they go. The gates are automatic. Installed it. So there we go, public footpath to Raby. Keep to the path, yeah. All right then. So please subscribe, as it helps me get more people watching it. No matter how hard I try, if people don't give a thumbs up or something, and they don't much appreciated. And time to go. Bye bye for now.